Hi everybody, Ellen here. Today I come to you guys with another video. Today I'm going to talk about all of the books I read in May, and honestly, reading went a little bit better in May than like the previous months. Not to say that my TBR went well, because that went horribly. But yeah, I ended up finishing 9 books and like almost a 10th book, because I had like 40 pages left in it when the month ended, so that sucks. But yeah, let's talk about the books I did finish. So I listened to Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare on audiobook. I've said like forever that I will be, trying to finish this series. So I finally just sucked it up and did it. Like you guys might remember, Clockwork Angel wasn't really a favorite of mine. Because I didn't just like connect with the characters and everything like that, and I do prefer the Mortal Instrument series, and I still feel that way. I definitely like the characters a little bit more in this book, and I feel like there's more stuff happening, and I'm a little bit more like interested and involved in the story. But I think most of you guys know what this book is about. But this one takes place in the Victorian London. We meet Tessa Gray, and she sort of finds out that she has these sort of magical abilities that maybe some people want to take advantage of, and suddenly her life is in danger. We have shadow hunters and vampires and other kind of dark creatures roaming the streets. And yeah, like I said, I did like this book a little bit better than the first one, but I still gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then let's just say that I had an obsession with a TV show this month, and therefore also the book series that the TV show is based off of, because I started watching Anne with an E, and I was obsessed. So I reread the first book in the series, and then I read some more, which is the entire reason why I did not finish my TBR this month, because I was obsessed. So yeah, I read a shitload of books in the same series. So first of all, I read Anne of Green Gables by Ella Montgomery. As you can see, I annotated these books, which means I really love the series, and I don't really annotate the first time I'm reading books, because I usually do it when I reread, because I only do it with my favorite books. But yeah, I was obsessed. So like I said, I read the first book, and then I also read Anne of Avonlea, Anne of the Island, Anne of Windy Poplars, and Anne's House of Dreams. So technically I just have like another book left of Anne, and then there's also like 2 books that are about her children that I think are like sort of I think it counts to the series. But yeah, I love this book so much, and I just kind of read like the last 4 books like back to back, because like I said, obsessed. But yeah, let's go into the storyline. So in the first book, I'm just gonna hold up this one. In the first book we meet Anne. She's 11 years old. She's finally getting adopted by Marilla and Matthew Cuthbert. They are brother and sister. They don't have any kids of their own, but they're starting to feel like they're getting a little bit older. They need help around the farm, so they decided to adopt a boy who will help Matthew on the farm. But when the day has come and Matthew is supposed to pick up this boy at the train station, turns out that the orphanage didn't send a boy, but they sent 11-year-old Anne. And they decide to keep her, and shit goes down, should be crazy. And I read this book originally like 12 years ago, I think, and I didn't really like it that much, because I found Anne very annoying at the time because she talks so much. But this time around I really enjoyed it, and I loved it so much, which you can tell from the tabbing because there's a lot. But yeah, I ended up giving this book 5 out of 5 stars. This one I gave 4.5 out of 5 stars. This one I gave 5 out of 5 stars. And this one I gave 4 out of 5 stars. And then Anne's House of Dreams I gave 5 out of 5 stars. And then we also have The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. This is sort of a thriller book. So in this one we meet Rowan, and she actually sees this advert about a kind of rich family living in the middle of nowhere, that they need a sort of live-in nanny to take care of their kids while they're working. And Rowan actually sees this position, and she ends up getting it, and she thinks she's gotten the perfect job for her, but it turns out maybe that's not the case when one of the kids end up dead and she's arrested for that kid's murder. So it's a little bit dark, it's a little bit like confusing, creepy stuff happening, and I'm not sure I'm a thrillers kind of person, because I didn't really get creeped out and I didn't really connect with the characters that much, and I just didn't care too much. So I ended up giving this book 3 out of 5 stars. And then we have Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. I read some parts of this book and then I listened to the audiobook for the rest of it. And I mean, it's Harry Potter, it's the 4th book, it's a Triwizard Tournament. You all know what's going on, but you mean, I don't really think I need to say my thoughts and opinions on this book because I loved it. I like got through it so quickly and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. What's more is it to say? And now we have Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin. This is the book I almost finished in April, but officially finished in May. And this one is about a witch and a witch hunter end up getting married. The witch hunter does not know the main character is a witch. There is magic and sort of, you know, death, and it's really funny and entertaining, and I love the main characters sort of banter and how they're like speak to each other because it's really funny, and I really enjoyed it. So I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And then just because I just want to say it because I was so close to finishing a 10th book. The other book I read was Downstairs Girl by Stacey Lee, which was actually on my TBR. I had literally 40 pages left of this book, so I will definitely be finishing it early on in June. But yeah, so close. Yeah, those were all of the books I read this month. If you read any of these books, please let me know down below what you thought about them, without spoiling of course. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give me some thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the button down below. And yeah, I hope to see each other in the next one. Bye!